My name is Amanda Reed with Reed Mobile Marketing, and this set of videos is a little bit different. It's something that I haven't done. It's definitely more personal for me. And this set of videos is about why I'm a bad mom, and maybe you should be too. So for anybody who doesn't really know me, I'm a mom with 5 kids, and for most of my adult life, I've been a single mom. And I tend to do things differently than what society says and what society kind of puts out there. And the reason being is I want my kids to have certain values. And I think that there's a lot of correlation between the things I do and helping them be successful in business and work and successful adults as they get older. So today, the third reason why I'm a really bad mom is I encourage competition. Anybody who knows me knows I'm an incredibly competitive person. And it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I do play to win. However, I'm fine with losing. If I try and I don't win, that's okay. But I encourage competition in my kids. I encourage competition and trying to be your best. I encourage wanting to win. The reason is I believe that you have to learn to win and you have to learn to lose, because in life you will win some and you will lose some. But more importantly, in reality, in the actual life, there's always a winner and there's always a loser. Somebody gets the job or promotion and somebody doesn't. Somebody gets into the school they want to and somebody doesn't. Somebody gets the scholarship they want and somebody doesn't. Somebody has a multi-million-dollar business and somebody doesn't. Everything in life truly does have a winner and a loser, and you have to understand how to do that. It's a common thing in our house to have a competition going. For instance, if somebody says, my daughter, who is at a disadvantage, I have 1 girl and 4 boys, she's at a disadvantage 100%. But if someone was to say, oh, you're not strong, right? We'll have a push-up competition going in our house, and it's not even an uncommon thing to see a push-up competition going. We're more than willing to prove that we have what it takes. But the reason why that's so important to me is because what goes into winning. If you really are competitive, you're willing to put in the work to do what it takes to be successful, to win. And that work, that everything that leads up to the competition is what determines your success. The practice, the studying, the effort that you're putting in. And if you're putting in more effort, you're more likely to win. You're more likely to be successful. And that is what truly is important to me, that they're willing to put in the effort it takes to accomplish what they want to accomplish, not just think that it's going to just happen for them or someone's just going to hand it to them. They need to understand that whatever you want to accomplish, it takes effort and work to get there. So competition is a huge thing, and we totally encourage competition. We encourage wanting to win, and we celebrate success. We don't celebrate participation. And that is something that I absolutely differ from people. We don't celebrate a participation award. We celebrate if you gave it your all, absolutely. But am I going to tell my kids that they're the best because they got a participation award? No, they weren't. I'm not going to lie to them about that. We're going to celebrate what they put in, and 100% we're going to support each other. The counterbalance of that competition truly is support. All of my kids are required to go to their siblings' sporting events or talent show or whatever it is that they're involved in. We're all there to support one another, because understanding that you have support helps put you forward. It helps give you that little push sometimes. But I also want them to understand it's just as important to support everybody around them as it is to compete with them. Life's not an entire competition. You have to balance support with competition. And that really is something that I feel is very, very important. And so we celebrate successes, and But I never tell my kids that they were the best if they weren't. And I never make excuses for my kids. It's not, they would be better if the coach had just done this or if the teacher had just done this. No, your successes are a direct result of your efforts. And even if there's an issue with the coach or the teacher, you have to learn to navigate that, because your boss isn't always going to like you. Your whoever you're trying to sell to isn't always going to be someone who's nice to you. So it's not about making excuses. It's about doing what you have to do to be your best, to be the best version of your success, of yourself, to help ensure your success, and being willing to put it all out there, um, and accept it if you lose. And that's really what it all is about for me. I want my kids to be good winners, and I want my kids to be good losers, and I want them to always have the drive to be competitive, to be the best version of themselves. So that is what makes me a bad mom. The third thing that makes me a bad mom is that I totally encourage competition. And no matter what, there's probably always some sort of competition going on at our house. But we really try to balance it with support as well. So as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your ideas. What do you do that is different from what society says, or your peers, or anybody else, or that's the same, that you feel like is helping your kids become more successful as adults? Again, my name is Amanda Reed with Reed Mobile Marketing.